Oregon became a state in 1859. 35 years later, they played this rivalry for the very first time, and tonight, for the last time in Pac-12 play.
Last week was about as good as you could possibly play. Going to be more hostile tonight.
This is Bucky Irving, a tackle-breaking machine, inviting contact for 7 yards on first down. Heard so much this week about Bo Nix and his mastery of this offense. This is one of those opportunities. Oregon State comes with the rush. Nix is clean. He's got Troy Franklin, and he's got a completion for the first down. Tez Johnson in motion. Nix throws that way. It is Tez Johnson breaking tackles to the 45-yard line. Bo Nix's adopted brother, Tez Johnson, first down.
You're going to see him come in motion. They love to do that. He's just 160 pounds soaking wet, but he is so quick, and they use him in motion so you can't come up and press him. And then
that was his message, to see this through for the long haul the rest of the year. Nix rolling out and dropping it off. He has Jordan James dancing outside, and a nice move past Hart to set up second down. Oregon typically goes into halftime on average up 19. Another run right ahead, and Mascarenas may have saved a touchdown for James. Nix scanning and throwing. It's Bucky Irving on the move to the 5. Touchdown!
Jason, he knew it the whole way. The feet always tell the story for the quarterbacks. Watch Bo Nix here and watch his eyes and his feet. He sees it's zone coverage, and look at his feet. They don't even move. I'm going to stare down. I'm not even going to reset because I trust my peripheral vision. I'm going to flick it out there. If I reset, maybe.
This is an interesting setup here. You got Ferguson back there. And now they're going to break it off and kick the extra point. All-time leading scorer in Oregon history, Camden Lewis. I mean, Bo Nix is running meetings now. Pass protect. Saw the sweatshirt that Dan Lanning is wearing. More on that in a moment as Bo Nix rolls to his right, and he's got Tez Johnson. And for more on that sweatshirt, down. Play action. It's a screen. It's Tez Johnson turning the corner. Oh, a dagger of a step. And my goodness. I mean, that was a dance class.
He is so slight, and they do a ton of this. Just a little bubble screen out here, faking the counter. And there comes the little bubble screen, and you just, good luck.
Oh. How do you do that?
Well, I mean, these guys size him up. They look at him. Their eyes can see this target that they want to hit, but then he makes a miss.
Grew up an Oregon Duck fan, Tez Johnson, and now playing for this team. And here's Bo Nix on the ramble into the end zone.
He did a lot of this. This year, it's been much more potency with the arm, but showing you want to overcommit. You could see the D in there. Lolohea just dives inside. There is no twist, no containment.
It's a kid, but Bo's adopted brother, Tez Johnson, gets a catch right out of the first quarter break.
Good look at Will Stein right there. Man, was he fun to talk to yesterday.
Yeah, he went to high school because he wanted to become a play caller, and Dan Lanning has said, let's hit an explosive. Let's see where it is. Bo Nix to the second level, right on target for Troy Franklin, and those guys can really cook together. They're talking just for the defensive backs or like for the hash marks?
For the safeties, for the linebackers, for everybody. Here's a look.
And there's a run. Jordan James twirling into the secondary for a first down.
Try to get those safeties, get those linebackers to be a little nosy.
Here's your play action. It's a screen. And it is Herbert. And Patrick Herbert goes diving short of the 40-yard line. It felt a little John Nash-like in a very good way, and you can see it in this offense and his play design. Nix launches, and Ferguson, one-hand reach, palming the football for 12.
You got little quick guys, you've got dynamic outside receivers, and oh, by the way, here's a big old 6'5" tight end, and I'm just going to put the ball with nice soft touch in a place that he can go just box out that true freshman McCoy.
21 in last year, and Oregon State came back and won. Nix over the middle. That's right there to the 15-yard line, and Tez Johnson does have an Oregon first down. Stretch play. Martinez is lit up. Birch in there first.
Man, Birch is one powerful dude. He is right here. And he's going to own this point of attack in ways that the Ducks DNs did not do a year ago, and that is up against Fuaga, an all-conference to-be performer, an Outland Trophy semifinalist as well.
We know where they get their competitiveness from.
Yeah, go hit your brother, hit him hard, says Big Dave. Bolden goes down, tripped up by Kyrie Jackson.
Could not have a better call. You're going to see Jackson coming from the short side on a corner blitz. You really want to try to check out of that play.
Oregon.
But a good job of not showing it by the senior Jackson and getting home.
16 on the game clock.
And now these are big 48 seconds before half.
For an offense that's been on the bench for 19 minutes of real time, Bo Nix has to move his feet. He pumps across the line, and defenders across the globe still fall for that. It is a first down for Bo Nix. Oregon State did a great job last year in this game, forcing Bo Nix to get off platform, move his feet, and they've done it sometimes tonight as well. Clean pocket this time. Chance to throw, and he does dance with Tez Johnson on a first down, Oregon. NFL throw?
Yes.
Nix leaning back into this one, and a sliding grab. That's Troy Franklin, a first down. Trips at the bottom. Bo Nix rolling to his right. Now he's got time to throw. Across his body, it dangles in the air to Franklin. Touchdown, Oregon! Time stopped for a moment. That's going to look beautiful on Ducks versus them.
Yeah, you're probably going to see this in New York City as well. He's had a number of Heisman moments, but he told us yesterday, hey, who do you like to study? And there's two. There's Burrows, and then there's Mahomes. And it's that throw all the way across the field. But I got a one-on-one, and I got my little brother Tez Johnson, or I got Troy.
25 career touchdowns, the most at Oregon through the air. Troy Franklin on that ball. That's sort of...
I'm feeling the former Heisman Trophy winner Mariota watching those throws and going, wow. That is not just amazing at the collegiate level. Those would be amazing at the next level.
Silas Bolden wants to make a play here. He gets turned around, he gets strung out, and he is swarmed under at the 10-yard line by Connor Soley. Martinez is off the field. Newell is the tailback, and it's Uiagalelei under duress from Dorless, and it's Oregon football. They're going to let this roll, I guess. That looked like an incomplete pass, but Jacobs does take it to the O at midfield.
Off the charts.
Bo Nix, a laser right over the middle. Oh, Johnson just stopped on a dime. First down, Oregon.
We have to play a clean game. We cannot have penalties and beat ourselves.
Troy Franklin, beautiful catch there. And Allison, to your point,
right before halftime more than anything else, Jay.
A touchdown pass to Franklin. This was a clean hit coming. Instead, he snapped it off to his adopted brother, Tez Johnson, who is absolutely a live wire. First down. Lewis missed earlier. He pulled one wide. This one from the hash mark is on the way, and the leading scorer in Oregon history, just taking over last week from Royce Freeman. Camden Lewis makes it 24-7. Bossa right up at the line. Here he comes. He's denied. Dorless straight into the face of Uiagalelei again.
I mean, there's just nothing you could do about it. He is going to get right in the middle here, and he is just going to ragdoll Tanner Miller, 61, who is smaller than he is and doesn't have arms nearly as long. You know why the Senior Bowl guys love them and the NFL guys do? Because that's how you draw them up. 6'3", 290 Ducks, the Beavers, the teams near the top of it. So many veterans that have played a ton of football.
Hodgins, one of those guys, been through a lot of injuries, ankle, foot injuries. In stride, Troy Franklin, Oregon first down.
Come on.
They only have 2 games with 2 turnovers or more, the Oregon Ducks, all year long. Free runner coming. Nix heaves it, and he had the answer as the ball got to his hands. It's Troy Franklin.
I mean, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. I mean, Oregon State does everything right. You've got a free blitzer coming here, and watch when he throws. He throws before Franklin is even thinking about breaking. I mean, again, just next level stuff. I can't say it enough. Seen it before it happens. Rare stuff.
Take the toss a little bit out to Bryant, and Gary Bryant Jr. gets wrangled by Oladapo.
A one-on-one possible if Oladapo does not get over the top.
It's Franklin up there. Fake the pitch. Nix rolling that way, and he does get it to Troy Franklin where that single coverage lived. 3rd and 2 for Oregon. Dwindling seconds. Quarter number 3. Nix looking for Johnson. That is right on the money, and he staggers at an angle for a first down. He was leaning the whole time, kept his feet somehow. He really is a marvel, isn't he? Jonathan Smith won 2 of these as a player, both in Corvallis. Nix freezes, loads up a throw. He's got Ferguson on the cross. Ferguson tiptoes and leans and reaches down to the 1. Kelly in the backfield. It's a handoff. It's James. He's turning and scoring. He almost ran past Kelly. He wanted it so bad.
Well, look at my big man right here. A little more of that counter. Look at Stephen Jones at 340-some pounds. Just kick it out, and then the turn, the effort, the want-to finish. Allison reported it before the game, man. They played last year's 4th quarter on loop. That was 31-10 at one point. It's 31-7, and you're 14 minutes away from the rematch.
This Oregon team, it is player-led, and that makes such a difference, as you guys know.
It certainly does, and you can see it as Oregon State and Bolden out of the end zone, trying to make a play, and he gets crunched by Tysheem Johnson. 2.5 yards a run tonight for Oregon State. So this is a pass. Uiagalelei sets up camp and throws it downfield. End zone intercepted. Picked off by Dante Manning. A little bit louder now.
I think they sense what's coming.
Certainly true, and we talked to him about it this week, and he's been very candid. And there was one that maybe he wanted back, but the success of the play is what matters to him. That's over the middle, and it's Trayshawn Holden racing just short of midfield.
Bucky Irving.
He also included his center, by the way, because that's a very important position to him. Here's Irving in space. Bucky Irving veering and then spun around by Mascarenas Arnold once again. Oregon's had the ball, though, for 31 minutes of this game. They have controlled the time of possession all night long. Uiagalelei, his brother got there and caved in the pocket for Jordan Birch. And there goes Mateo with a megawatt smile.
Yeah, you called it. Both of these edges here. Over the left side is the younger Uiagalelei, just driving the redshirt freshman Strand right back into older brother. I think they'll be talking about that one later. And he's right near that tonight.
81.6 tonight, 31 for 38. That'll increase with another one to Tez Johnson, who has his 11th grab and touch. 3rd and 4, pressure coming again. Uiagalelei into Birch, and Birch and Bassa together finish the deal.
I mean, it just Those guys are just different. I mean, Birch has shown tonight why he was the second highest recruit in South Carolina history behind some guy named Clowney. And the numbers aren't off the charts eye-popping, but the tape is. And tonight, man, he has been dominant.
Freshman Purchase is on. He got there, and that was the pressure from Blake Purchase to turn it over on downs. And Dan Lanning said he wanted 4 quarters of dominant football. That's what he told his players. That's what Bossa told us. Lanning told them, and guess what he got tonight? 4 quarters of dominant football. Take a look at our Pacific Life game summary, sponsored by Pacific Life, creating financial security for more than 150 years.
Well, they outpossessed him, they outran him, and then Bo Nix was just some kind of special once again to close it out. His final time playing in Autzen Stadium, he did it with his legs. He did it on that shot that was just the backbreaker with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And then, well, they put their foot in the ground and they played some hard-nosed football here in the second half. And Dan Lanning's crew is looking up at that scoreboard, and it's a 7. You give up 7 yards. You outrush the Beavers by 50+ and give up 50 yards rushing. You made a statement. This committee loves them. This committee has loved what they have put on tape the last 5 weeks, and now college football is going to love the rematch between Dan Lanning's Ducks and Kalen DeBoer's Huskies.
And final score goes Oregon's way, 31-7 over Oregon State. And we'll be back with more post-game coverage right after these messages here at Autzen Stadium.